We are going to talk about how to create a hash password using PHP. So for those of you who are beginners that doesn't know how to create an encrypted password, so this tutorial is made for you. So I've already written the code to save your time. I'm going to share this code with you, so check on the video description for the link. Sorry. So I'm quickly going to run over it. First of all, we are going to talk about the database connection, then aside that and how to hash the password and insert the password into the database. Then after that, we are going to see how we can fetch the password or that particular data and verify if that password we have in the database. It's same thing with what the user will type, but currently we are not using any user input or HTML at the moment. We are going to manually store the password on a variable called password. So without wasting any time, let's go into that. All right, so this is our page where we're going to do all of that, and this is the database. I've already created it. The database name is called tutorial, and the table is called password test. I'm also going to share the database schema with you, so you can just quickly run that without wasting time. So we have a column called pass ID with an auto increment value with integer, and we have another column called hash password. This is a varchar with over 300 just for the length to hold our encrypted password. All right, so let's go into our VS Code. So first of all, like I said, we have our database name called tutorial, which I just showed you earlier. So this is the database connection that's going to connect our PHP script with the database. So when we do insert, it will just quickly go into that particular table. So if you don't know how to create database connection, please, you can just take a look at this, and this is the absolute file for that. For localhost, you don't need any specific username, don't use any password. The password is empty. The universal username for localhost is always the root, and our database name is tutorial. So this create connection line of code that will enable you to do all of that. So this is going to check if the connection was successful or not. If it doesn't, it's going to display an error without wasting time, so you can check where you have a mistake. All right, the second one is password hashing and inserting into the database table. All right, so we have to create a plain password called password. So we assume that this is what the user will type in the HTML input inbox. So we're going to type that into the variable called password. So the next one is to generate a secure encrypted hash password. So we are using what is called password bcrypt. So this is the latest and the safest version right now, so you don't have to worry about someone being hacking into your password and all of that. So I'm going to uncomment this, and this is the script. So this is the encryption line of code. So this password variable is same to what we have here. So it assuming you are using an input, just the same thing. So we have insert statement using prepare and binds param. So this is the safest method also to avoid SQL injection attack using PHP. So we are using the prepare statement with binds param. All right, so insert into the password test table, like I just said before, and our column name is as password, and we are getting the hash value from this variable called password hash. So we have to just save the hash value here, call the hash value here, and the other one is to execute the statement or execute the database statement. So this is going to tell us if the statement was successful or not, or if we actually insert the record to the table or not. If it doesn't, it's going to show an error stating why that couldn't happen. So we are going to try that. First of all, we are going to insert first to see if everything works out. If it doesn't, we are going to see the error and continue with that. All right, so I'll just save it and go back to my browser. So this is it. I'll just refresh. All right, so everything works out as expected. Password has inserted successfully, and here is the hash value. So we are going to confirm with what we have in our database. If what we have here is the same thing with what we have in our plain text here.